They say some places hold memories long after the people are gone, but what happened in the small town of Fairfield wasn't just a memory. It was something that refused to leave, something that kept returning again and again wearing the same bright yellow dress. This story begins with a man named Oliver Kane, a long-distance truck driver who was passing through Fairfield one stormy night in 1998. His route was the same every week, but what he saw that night changed him forever. Around 2:15 a.m., as rain hammered the windshield and thunder rolled across the sky, Oliver spotted something unusual near the side of the deserted highway. A girl no older than 16 standing alone, soaked, shivering, and wearing a yellow dress so bright it almost glowed against the darkness. Oliver slowed down, thinking she'd been in an accident, but when he rolled down the window to ask if she needed help, he felt a cold wave of air rush into the cabin, so cold it didn't match the warm summer rain. The girl didn't speak. She only lifted her hand and pointed toward the woods. Oliver followed her gaze, confused. "Is someone there?" he asked. The girl finally turned her head toward him, and that's when Oliver noticed something chilling. Her face was pale, almost grayish, and her eyes looked empty, like she was staring through him instead of at him. Before he could react, she walked away from the road and disappeared into the trees. Oliver called the police immediately, convinced that a teenager had gone missing or needed help. Officers searched for hours but found nothing. No footprints, no torn fabric, no sign of anyone walking through mud. They told Oliver he must have seen an animal, or the rain distorted his vision. But Oliver knew what he saw. He knew she was real. 3 months later, the girl in the yellow dress appeared again. This time she was seen by a couple driving home from a late-night diner. They spotted her standing in the exact same place, same posture, same yellow dress, hair dripping with water even though the sky was clear. When the couple pulled over, the girl didn't look at them. She simply turned and pointed toward the woods before vanishing into the trees. Every sighting was the same. Same road, same dress, same gesture, same silent walk toward the forest. After the 4th sighting, locals started calling her the Yellow Ghost of Fairfield, but here's where the story takes a darker turn. A retired detective named Martha Renshaw heard the rumors and decided to look deeper. She discovered something that tied everything together, something terrifying. In 1975, there had been a missing person case involving a girl named Lydia Harper, 16 years old, quiet, loved wearing bright colors, especially yellow. Her diary mentioned she owned a yellow dress her mother made for her birthday. One evening, Lydia was last seen walking toward the woods near the highway. She never returned. Her disappearance became one of Fairfield's coldest unsolved cases. Martha began interviewing the families who reported sightings. What she found was disturbing. Every single witness described one detail the same way. The girl looked drenched, like she had been standing in the rain. But according to the weather records, on most of those nights there had been no rain at all. Martha became obsessed. She spent months searching the area, going deeper into the woods than anyone had before. One dawn, she found something. About half a mile from the highway, there was an old, collapsed wooden well hidden under vines and dead branches. Inside, she saw scraps of fabric tangled in the stones, faded but still visible under the dirt and roots. They were yellow. Investigators returned with equipment and discovered skeletal remains below. The DNA matched Lydia Harper. It was confirmed. She had fallen or been pushed into the well nearly 23 years earlier. The news shook Fairfield. Finally, the missing girl had been found. But the sightings didn't stop. Just 1 week after the discovery, a man traveling home late at night reported seeing a girl in a yellow dress standing at the side of the road, pointing toward the woods. Except this time, when he blinked, she was suddenly much closer, right beside his passenger window, her face pale, her hair dripping, her finger still pointing. The man fainted on the spot, and his car rolled into a ditch. When he woke up, she was gone. Locals believe Lydia never left because she didn't want her story to end with her discovery. She wanted people to know the truth, that she had tried to get help, that she had been calling out for years. Some say she still appears to warn travelers not to go into the woods at night. Others believe she's searching for the person who caused her death, someone who was never identified. But those who've seen her agree on one thing. If you're ever driving through Fairfield, you see a pale girl wearing a yellow dress. If she points toward the dark trees, do not follow her. Some things in those woods were never meant to be found.